David Boyle and I'm quitting alcohol. So it's been a long, arduous day today getting fucking the house cleaned up. It's just been fucking running wild for a little while now. There's nothing you can really do about it. You can't stay on top of all the cleaning in your house all the time. That's why I don't understand people with big houses. You're fucking cleaning it so much. You just want a little house, or maybe you want a big house and some cleaners. That's probably ideal, isn't it? You don't want to be cleaning your house at all, do you? I see. So real successful people, I assume they don't even think about cleaning their house. It's not even something that crosses their mind. Or making food or getting their fucking clothes cleaned and dry cleaned. It's just all sorted for them. So they can just fucking bury their head in work. I had fuck all sleep last night as well. And then fucking woke up and it was just like, alright, fucking, I need to pull the cot down. My daughter's sleeping in fucking another room now. She's not sleeping in our room. The cot's there. It's not being used. It's taking up a lot of space. So I had to find a fucking Allen key, which was a mission. And then I had to rip it all down. And Jesus Christ, that was an ordeal. I don't want to get into it, actually. Fucking, why am I talking about cleaning my house? Who wants to listen to me talk about cleaning my fucking house? Today is officially the end of the first week of Boyle Shred, and I switched up my diet a little bit during the week. Just a minor adjustment. This is what I did. So what I had previously been doing is I would wake up, have a bit of yogurt, and a protein shake with about 160 ml of milk, and then the protein powder, about 35 grams. I got a real good one. Grass-fed fucking whey protein powder. So I have that in the morning, and that gets me to lunch, and then whatever in lunch, I just have fucking a steak or some fucking salmon. I'm back on the fish, or eggs or some chicken, whatever. Then I'll have dinner, and dinner has usually all this week has been eggs, 4 or 5 eggs plus something else. Just whatever. Who cares? It doesn't matter. The trick, and this is the tweak that I made prior to the start of this week, at night before bed, the last thing I eat is another protein shake. And I was just having the same thing again. A milk one, I would have a little bit less milk. I'd have like 130 ml because I was like, oh, I'm going to bed. I'd have it at about 9:30, 10 o'clock. Usually go to bed at about 12. Been going to bed a little bit earlier, actually, 11:30. Anyway, I was having some hesitations and doubts about having that milk protein powder shake so late at night. I was like, do I need to do that? I don't really fucking need to be eating that much dairy. I don't even think dairy's that good for you. So I was like, fuck it. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get a vegan pea fucking protein powder. When I was living down in Melbourne, I was using this one because I was against dairy at that stage. And I remember it shredded me up a little bit. So now at night, I'm using this vegan protein powder. And when you mix it, you just mix it with water. When you mix it with water, it sort of becomes like this thick, sort of like fucking cake mixture texture. And I don't know what fucking happens, but I've been having that at night and then going to bed a few hours later, having a good night's sleep, and I'm waking up every single morning more and more shred. The 4-pack is popping, insert in light, and I'm in good condition. I've never ever been in this good condition. Plus I'm getting up early in the morning, getting some sunlight in my eyes, doing some skipping, doing some exercise early in the morning, just like 10, 15 minutes. Doesn't really matter what I do. I just went for a walk one of the days as well. That was nice. And then I just do my general fucking what I've been doing. Plus I added kickboxing in as well, actually. So I'm doing those 2 extra fucking classes. But I tell you what, after 3 more weeks of this, if I can hang on consistently, I didn't even have one bad meal this week. I think I'm going to be proper fucking shred. And it's pretty wild actually, because I've never, ever had a good rig. It's never been good, but it's good now. It's good right now. I am right now how I always perceived myself to be. I always walked around as though I had a fucking stunning rig. I had the confidence of a person with a fucking sick rig. Well, I had the confidence of a person with a sick rig in the wintertime and nowhere near a swimming pool or the beach. As soon as pool party or we're going on a fucking yacht on the harbour, as soon as those words pop up anywhere, I'm fucking out of there. Or I was out of there. Now I'm like, hey, how about we fucking find a waterfall somewhere and just, shower under it. As long as my shirt was on, I had the confidence of a person with a fucking really good rig. Now I fucking do have one. And I tell you what, it does feel fucking good. And I'll tell you another thing that I fucking didn't know was going to happen. 110%, my wife is more attracted to me now. She always said, I don't care, but I can tell you in the way she behaves, she's changed. But this is one of those goals that I had always fucking just tried to get to. It was just one of those goals where I was always going to do it and never did it. Never got all the way there. Never even really got half the way there. When I was fasting in India, when my lung collapsed, I was in pretty good condition, but I was skinny because I was fasting all the time. I didn't have muscle. I didn't have a physique. Now I have a physique. But for me, getting the rig together was it was equivalent of me playing piano. It was like I always wanted to do it, but I would sit at the piano for 2 weeks and then I'd fucking eat KFC at the piano. You know what I mean? But we're close now. We are close. 3 weeks on my birthday, October 17. If you're on the Patreon, you are getting some fucking photos. You are getting some low-cut briefs just fucking showing my muff. You're getting some fucking ass. You're getting some taint in there. Join the Patreon if you want to see some fucking porn. But I will tell you this. Here's some fucking advice. If you want to lose some weight and you don't want to do anything, you've got to do the protein thing. It's no joke. Just wake up, have 30 to 40 grams of protein. Just have a fucking shake. It's too hard having 6 eggs in the morning. Just have a fucking shake. Who gives a shit? Just have the shake until you lose the weight. And then re-examine what you're doing once you've lost the weight. But have the shake in the morning, then have 2 meals during the day. Just get 30 to 40, 45 grams of protein in the meals. It's not that hard. And then before you go to sleep, another protein shake. And I'm telling you, you don't even need to add exercise. You'll start stripping weight. Just do that. And once you start losing weight, it will inspire you to maybe get off your fucking ass and go for a little walk or a jog, or just start small. Just change the protein fucking intake. And if you don't believe me, the guy I got all my information off, his name is Don Layman. He's like the world leading protein fucking expert or whatever. Donald Layman. Layman. Go listen to some of his stuff. He was on the Peter Attia podcast not long ago, actually. That was a good one. That'd be a good one to start at. But just Google him, YouTube, whatever. He says the same shit over and over. I've listened to fucking 80 hours of his shit. So just fucking figure it out. Just do the protein thing. Also, join the Patreon because I'm going to have my fucking muff out there and half my taint. All right, that'll do for today. If you're enjoying the podcast, give it a share around and I'll see you the fuck later.